Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte says the International Criminal Court's preliminary examination of his bloody war on drugs will not stop the controversial campaign. Duterte says the ICC cannot declare him guilty of a crime since merely threatening criminals with death is not a crime. He says, quote, "The war or the drive against drugs will not stop, and it will last until the day I step out. If I go to prison, I go to prison." Presidential spokesperson Harry Roque earlier said the ICC preliminary examination is a waste of time because the Philippines' justice system is fully functioning. Roque adds the International Court, as a court of last resort, has no jurisdiction over the war on drugs. For the Philippines to fall under the jurisdiction of the ICC, the Office of the Prosecutor will have to establish that local courts have not conducted any genuine investigation into or any proceeding relating to the deaths in the war on drugs, either because of lack of capability or outright refusal to do so. Duterte also threatens to withdraw from the ICC. But withdrawal from the ICC will not automatically result in absolution, as Article 127 of the Rome Statute says that criminal investigations and proceedings will still continue as long as they started before the withdrawal became effective. Withdrawal is effective only after a year. President Rodrigo Duterte on Monday says he offered two options for former Commission on Higher Education chairperson Patricia Licuanan: step down or face charges. Licuanan chose to resign last January. She said Executive Secretary Salvador Medialdea warned of worse to come if she didn't do so. Duterte does not elaborate what case he will file against Licuanan. To date, Duterte has yet to file a case against officials he sacked for corruption. Licuanan was accused of excessive travels and mismanagement of allowances for scholars, leading to a delay in its release. She denied the accusations. The National Police Commission says around 85% of cops who have been relieved from duty had family issues. At least 352 cops were sacked since August 2016, mostly newbie cops based on latest data from the Philippine National Police. Napolcom Vice Chairman Rogelio Casorao says trouble cops include fathers or husbands who have gone astray and those who grew up in broken families. Casorao suggests that part of the screening process for cops include checks on the applicant's family relations, with preference for those with sound relationships with family members. He adds the PNP should assign units to facilitate counseling of distressed policemen. Still on the PNP, the Commission on Human Rights says it has seen improvements in the controversial Oplan Tokhang since its relaunch. CHR Commissioner Jacqueline De Guia says the improvements they spotted were not in the manner of conducting the war on drugs, but in the crafting of tight guidelines for anti-narcotics operations. De Guia adds the PNP should strive to be more like the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency in conducting the drug war. Based on the latest PDEA data, only 2 have died in their operations since the start of President Rodrigo Duterte's term, compared to thousands of deaths for the PNP. PNP spokesperson John Bulalakaw says the rare praise from one of their fiercest critics made them happy. But Bulalakaw says they cannot make promises that the return to the war on drugs would be bloodless.